Hello, we're back with some more Higurashi. Sorry for missing a week. I just had my grandmother staying over, so I didn't want to record because the TV in the living room was always on, so there might have been some background noise, and I just wanted to do it while it's empty to get the best, both recording and viewing experience. Um, Another note, I know someone told me that, it was kind of hard to hear me last episode when the super loud music was playing, and that was my bad. I just don't know how it sounds when it's being recorded to how it sounds now. But next time there is a super loud music moment, I will turn down the audio so you can hear me. I had a feeling you couldn't, but I didn't really want to turn it down because I know it's intentionally supposed to be loud. Oops. But yeah, we're back. I think this is going to be the last chapter. I'm just guessing because we got an achievement last time which I think was which was in Onakatsushi after you do all the hints. So I'm guessing this is the last chapter for not going to get any more hints, right? Unless there's more chapters, just no hints, which I don't think is right. So we're going to finish it up this week. If I can't finish it up in 3 videos, I'll just upload 4 videos this week, because I really want to get it done and start with the analysis and stuff. But yeah, last episode was pretty great. It was a really great chapter, probably my favorite chapter so far. and this arc, I'm calling it arc after a suggestion from a viewer. Because I was confusing it with calling it chapters and volumes, but we'll just call the separate stories arcs. It's probably my favorite chapter of the arc. It had like a really good shot, and the phone conversation was awesome. Even though I predicted the laughing at the end, it was so obvious she was gonna change from crying to laughing, but. But it was great. So we'll see what happens now. We also know that Uishi's, I think, planning to raid the Sonozaki house, and he's gonna use Keiichi to help achieve it, which is interesting. So let's see how that goes. Seeing them actually take the initiative instead of Keiichi just kind of... What happened? No, yeah, Keiichi didn't take the initiative. He kind of just died in the last one. So let's see how this goes. Continue.
Keiichi.
It's Keiichi's mom.
Keiichi.
放っておいてやれ。友達が行方不明になったんだ。気の毒にな。
It's just too loud. I'm gonna turn down the volume a bit. Just a tiny bit. Because I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to mess up the audio recording for the last couple of videos. That'd be horrible. Normally my dad never shows me any consideration, but this time he did.
うちの圭一もしばらくの間学校を控えた方がいいんじゃないのか
I don't want Keiichi to come to school after that conversation on the phone. I'm pretty sure he thinks it's Neon, which it's almost the only possibility. So let's not go to school.
警察が何とかするまで外出を控えた方が安全だと思うぞ。
そうね。もしもってことに比べたら、学校を何日かお休みにするくらい。
This is so interesting. Keiichi isn't going crazy and copying Satoshi like he did last one. So I wonder what the difference was between this episode and the last. Why am I calling them episodes after I just said I'm calling them arcs? Oh my god. But I wonder what the difference was to make him go kind of crazy like that. If there's a certain thing that set him off. Because I don't think it's Uishi anymore, because he's been kind of interrogated by Uishi anyways, so it must have been something else, right?
それよりもこんな物騒な事態になったら学校なんか休校にするのが筋じゃないのかまったく学校の先生方は人の子を何だと思ってるんだ
Here we go. It's my son. Mom and Dad were getting pretty riled up, but at this point, I couldn't care less. Besides, that wasn't the only thing I couldn't care less about. The breakfast table, the food in front of me, the time and date. Myself, I really had no interest in anything. This feeling, it was like a dead fog in my mind. It felt like getting dizzy after taking strong medication.
圭一、学校の勉強はどうなんだ？圭一の方が進んでるくらいじゃないのか？もしそうなら、しばらくお休みしてもいいんだぞ。
I didn't even feel like answering. Today was Thursday. Only 4 days had passed since the Watanagashi festival. Such a short time. And yet now things were completely different. Everything had changed. The tranquil village, bright and clear as if it were an Indian summer, had undergone a total reversal. People were made to disappear every night, and we couldn't even relax when walking out in broad daylight. The village had become a world of fear. I had no right to curse this outcome. After all, the one responsible for everything was me. That night, I couldn't resist my honestly tiny little and incredibly stupid curiosity and broke the taboo.
ここは入ってはいけないところなんだろう。
Flashback?
やめようぜ。鍵がかかっているのを勝手に開けて押し入るなんて、たとえ物を盗まなくったって犯罪なんだぞ。シオンだってこれが密会現場じゃないと分かったなら十分だろう。俺はこんなのには全然興味はないんだ。こんなところにいる間にリカちゃんの演舞が終わっちゃったらどうするんだよ。
Maybe this is him thinking of what he should have said at the moment instead of going inside. I patted on as I took the lock from Tomotachi-san's hands and put it back on the door. I'll forget everything I saw here, so come on. Let's go, let's go. Look at Tatsuno-san. Her eyes look kind of weird in this shot. I don't know why. Tatsuno-san was fretting, but I pushed her away. Tomotachi-san grinned painfully. Shion's shoulders drooled, as if to call me an idiot. Even so, I didn't care. I pushed everyone farther and farther away. Rika-chan's dance was still going on. Then, at last, her dance was brought to a close with a roaring applause. I too, until my hands turned red, I clapped, and I clapped. Ding dong. Maybe one of the reasons why he did go into the Satoshi kind of route thing was because he did finish the Watanagashi thing, and maybe that sort of somehow affected him, but I'm not sure. Because he kind of just skipped it this time, right? At least watching Rika's dance. I don't know how that would affect anything.
レナちゃんじゃない？
But yeah, Keiichi, that's what you should have done.
いつもの時間だから迎えに来たんじゃない？
In before Mion. I'm feeling kind of wary. I looked up at the clock. It was 5 minutes past my time to meet with Rena.
圭一、しばらく学校を休んだ方がいいんじゃないのか？
Yes, let's take a break from school and let's have our parents not travel, because that would suck.
そうだね。気を使ってくれてありがとう。
I rose from my seat. I went to the entrance to greet Rena. It's Mion. Is it Rena? Oh, it is Rena. Okay.
おはよ
I don't know why I thought it was Mion. I felt it.
う。今日から集団登校だから
Yay.
遅れちゃダメだよ。
Aha, that's right. If we, the ones farthest away, were to be late, the younger kids on the way here would be waiting for us.
俺さ、今日からしばらく休むことにするよ。学校。
Rena answered shortly, nodding.
圭一くんが自分の体に一番優しい過ごし方を選ぶべきだと思う。だから別に引け目を感じることなんかないと思うな。
I think Rena's gonna live through this game, since we're kind of distancing ourselves away. Which is nice, at least.
あ、それから
I mean,
これ
God damn it.
回覧板。
I'll get used to it. It's like when I used to still call Satoko Sadako. I think that's how I used to say it. Eventually I remember Arc.
お母様に渡しておいてくれるかな。いろいろ大事なお知らせがあるみたいだから。
I took the notice. There were a lot more pages than normal. On the top, announced the disappearances of the mayor, Rita-chan, and Satoko, and that they wanted any information about them. It made my heart ache.
警察も必死に探してくれてる。きっと見つかるから。待ってよ。ね。
Rena said, smiling in an attempt to give me courage. Rather than that, though, her smile looked like it was because she herself wanted to believe they were safe.
レナは俺を問い詰めないんだな。
うん。
レナは知ってるんだろ。俺があの晩
西宮殿に忍び込んだことかな。
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously she knew. I was speechless for a moment, but then I bit my lip, made up my mind, and nodded a little.
筒抜けなんだな。
Yeah. It's kind of weird that Rena is not evil this one too. So I'm trying to think if there is like something that had to trigger like some of the stuff. Maybe it's like Keiichi meeting with Uishi more and more, but I don't even know if that's it. I don't know. It's probably because a lot of the villagers are going missing instead of just outsiders, so it's kind of a weird situation. Probably not like a normal Watanagashi, as normal as the Watanagashi murders can be, right? I guess that, yeah, including Takano's body being found instead of being like disappeared.
まったく悪いことはするもんじゃないよ。
みーちゃんはすごく怒ってたよ。
So she was upset. I suppose she would have been. Kind of lied to her.
でもね、きっとみーちゃんが怒ってたのは忍び込んだことよりも、
Yeah, it's probably because we lied to her face.
それを隠していたことだと思うの。圭一君は自分から言い出して謝らなくちゃいけなかったん
I
じゃない
thought
か
that was
な。
a good play too, honestly. Because I still think Mion kind of likes Keiichi as more than friends, so maybe. And I think since she's basically the Sonozaki heir, she's probably the safest person to confide into if you think she's not gonna kill you, which I guess at the time she probably wouldn't. I don't know about now. Now I think I don't want to see Mion for a bit, but before I think it was actually kind of safe. Though when did Shion disappear? Shion disappeared after the mayor, right? Before Rita and Satoko. Maybe it wasn't a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. I should have told her myself and apologized. That troubled me. Though I just no. Oh. So Shion was still alive, I'm guessing. When yeah, she was still alive when Keiichi told the lie to Mion's face. That might have set her off too, huh? Just 1 week ago, I did something that I myself should have apologized to Mion for. I'd hurt her badly. Oh, true. Yeah, Keiichi. However, I hadn't realized that at all. Plus, with all the confusion that Shion's appearance had brought, I still hadn't been able to talk to Mion about it.
レナの言う通りだな。俺はいつもレナに教えられるまで何も気づかなくて。
圭一君、もしもだよ。もしも圭一君が悪いことをしたことをすぐに認めてみーちゃんに謝っていたら、離 カちゃんとさとこちゃんはいなくならずに済んだのかな。
I couldn't answer right away. I couldn't admit to that. Wasn't Rena telling me right now, though, that I should have admitted to my crime sooner? If I had done that and apologized, would things not have gone in such a horrible direction? Rena's eyes were filled with kindness, but they weren't naive enough to forgive me for keeping silent, and they stared fixedly into my own. Stared, not started.
そうだ。
If I had admitted my crime sooner, then Rika-chan and Satoko wouldn't have had to die or disappear. Whoa. Smack. That kind of scared me a bit. The palm of Rena's hand slapped me in the cheek. I stood there unmoving, my head still tilted in the direction I'd been hit. It didn't hurt at all.
誰も圭一君のことを叱らなかったと思う。だから私が代わりに圭一君を叱るね。
I pressed my hand to my cheek. Oops. Should move closer to my mic. Sorry, something was on the floor. Now warm with embarrassment, and quietly stared down at Rena's feet.
入ってはいけないところに勝手に入るのはとても悪いこと。それはわかる？
ああ。
返事ははいだよ、圭一君。
はい。
そしてもっと悪いのは自分が悪いことをしたのを認めないこと。悪いことをするのはとてもいけないことだけど、それを認めて謝らないことはもっともっと悪いことなんだよ。
はい。僕が悪かったです。
For a few moments, Rena stared at me, silently and intently, as if gauging my remorse. Then finally the tension in her face softened, and she smiled. Good scolding, Rena.
じゃあもう時間だから私は行くよ。
あ
あ。回覧板お母様に渡しておいてね。あと回覧板は暗くなったら持っていかないようにって注意付きだから。
I bent down to pick up the notice while I dropped when she slapped me, which I dropped when she slapped me. The pages had come out on the class and were now making a mess on the floor. I gathered them up one by one. My hand stopped at a single, more light-hearted page with peaceful sentences dancing on it. We still have plenty of homemade soy sauce in stock. Feel free to come to the Sonozaki house if you want some. They're really hammering that point. Obviously, this is in reference to the theory Rena gave that Rika actually went outside to get some soy sauce after she she went to get some soy sauce because they were empty, and that's when she disappeared. And then Rena said maybe the person who kidnapped her then or Satoko, basically, I don't know, either they called Satoko or Satoko knew where Rika was going and called them, and then they invited her over with a trick. And I said it's a pretty good theory, but it's not completely viable. But like that empty soy sauce bottle is kind of a cool hint to work on, and it's kind of hammering it home here. I mean, this definitely makes it more viable if the Sonozakis have a soy sauce ad.
なんだこれ。
I picked up the page and scanned the rest of it. They were stockpiling high-quality soy sauce they got from faraway relatives in the Akita prefecture. They had gotten a big shipment recently. They couldn't use it all, so they wanted anyone who wanted some of it to feel free to come over. It's what they said. I mean, Teiji should already be super sus of them anyways after that phone conversation. Unless, like, there's no reason. Imagine if it wasn't them and Mion was just doing that because she's crazy, and I mean, that's still a thing, right? but I don't think it makes too much sense. It was in the past that the other murders were carried out by someone else, but Mion just did it to Shion because, again, Shion poking too many buttons. But I think it's safe to say the Sonozakis are probably responsible for all the murders, maybe. I don't know why they would do Kibiyoshi. Actually, no, I think they're responsible for, Satoko, Rita, Shion, Kibiyoshi. And I'm not sure about Takano and Tomotaki, but maybe? As a PS, it stated it arrived in barrels and to please bring a 2-liter bottle or other container for it. That's how it tied together.
醤油をもらいに行くなら園崎家か。レナ、
Oh no.
お前ひょっとして知ってたんじゃ。
うん、
Yeah?
知ってた。
Rena had already been suspicious of Mion as soon as she noticed that the big bottle of soy sauce was missing. Ooh. Rita-chan had taken the bottle and got to Mion's house and there, she was erased. Rita-chan wasn't coming back, so Satoko called Mion's house since she knew where she had gone and then Satoko got called there as well. I mean, I guess I didn't need to explain it since he was about to bring it in. That meeting on that day, the mayor disappeared. Didn't Uishi-san say that the 3 families participated in it? The 3 families would include the Sonozaki family. Didn't he also say that the current leader was really old, so her hair, Mion, frequently stood in for her at public appearances? While the mayor was returning from the shrine, Mion called out and stopped him. She talked to him and invited him to their house, and then she made him disappear. I don't know why I think they did it, but I don't know why they did it to Kibiyoshi. Unless it is the power play of making the head of the 3 families disappear too. It was probably even simpler to make Shion disappear. Shion was part of the Sonozaki family. They probably knew exactly what she was doing at all times. I'm sure they even knew her part-time job schedule too. Thinking back, wasn't that Angel Mort store managed by the Sonozaki family? Setting up an ambush for her there wouldn't have been any trouble at all.
俺ミオンのところへ行く。謝ってくるよ。もう全部終わりにしてもらう。
Can you at least go with Uishi's tactical police squad? Ready to break in?
ミオンは
I'll
きっ
feel
と
better about it.
簡単には許してくれないだろうけど、
Actually, it might
もう
work
これ以
better
上誰も犠牲にならないように頼んでくる。
where Keiichi goes in and then, like when he's in trouble, Uishi breaks in and saves the day. That'd be kind of cute. With that decided, there's no need for me to be lazing around here. Let's go, Keiichi. What time is it? Oh, it's only 23 minutes. Oh, but this seems like such an exciting part. Put on my shoes and something. Put on my shoes and slip past Rena to exit the house when she stopped me.
私も行くよ。
No, Rena, you were safe this episode. This arc, I hate myself for saying episode.
レナ、学校はいいのかよ。
I don't. I mean, it's a good idea to ensure Keiichi's survival, but I'm scared for Rena, even though she's an athletic monster. I
学
have
校
a
な
bad
んかよ
feeling about this.
りもっと大切な用事だよ。
レナは来るな。この上レナまで巻き込まれたら俺は頭がどうにかなってしまうかもしれない。
Rena didn't move her arm, which was blocking my way.
ケイチ君までいなくなったら私も頭がどうにかなってしまうかもしれない。だからケイチ君だけを行かせない。
That's a good line. Rena, I don't know why it's a good line, but it kind of resonated with me. Maybe something to do with the first one. Think about it later, though. Rena argued boldly as tears welled up in her eyes. I saw them, and I knew the strength of her resolve.
わかった。行こう。ありがとう、レナ。
Rena nodded slightly, but firmly, and finally let down the arm blocking me. Let's go to Mion's house. I'll apologize for the crimes I've committed. Then we'll put an end to these twisted days. Yep, definitely the last chapter. After that, I'll pray that one more, we can return to those fun, lively days. Maybe in the next arc. With Rena following me, I left the house. Yo, Uishi! Yo, we got the game! Okay. Uishi, like, raises our survival rate by a lot because he probably has a gun. So I guess we're going into a Yakuza house, which isn't exactly safe, but... And doesn't he have, like, a SWAT? I think he's the only one breaking in, but he has, like, a SWAT on the perimeters. In front of the house, there was a car waiting. It was Uishi-san.
いやー、おはようございます。前原さん、
Sup, dude?
それから龍さんも朝から羨ましいですね。
What a truly praiseworthy man he was. If he had been lying in wait so early in the morning just to pressure me into talking. On this morning, though, maybe this was actually a good opportunity.
警察の方ですよね。
ありゃ、龍宮さんには名乗ってませんでしたっけ？これは失礼しました。私、沖宮署の大石と申します。どうぞよろしく。
大石さんに喋るのか？
うん。圭一君の罪は私の平手だけであがなえるけど、兄ちゃんの罪はこの人たちにあがなってもらわなくちゃいけない。
I like this. Pain and sadness. I looked down as those emotions built up in my heart.
大石さんにお話があります。
はてはて、どんなお話でしょうか？ここで立ち話します？それとも車の中でしますか？
車の中でします。
Rena taking charge. I love it. I only continued to look down weeping. All I could do was be thankful for how dependable Rena was. At Rena's urging, I revealed everything to Uishi-san. The latter, while making sure to throw in murmurs that he was paying attention every now and then, took notes. We continued that way for a while.
どうです。話したらなんだか胸がすっきりしたんじゃないですか？
Uishi-san asked this while scratching his head with his ballpoint pen. Of course I don't feel better. The price that had been paid up until now for me not owing up to my crimes had been so immense. But as long as that payment wasn't returned, the load on my chest would never be removed. His radio started to emit static. My boy. Okay. I was trying to say he's the only named other cop, but I think there's like two more.
はい、もしもし。
I don't know if he's my boy.
大石です。
Leon's not at school. Wouldn't think so after last night.
はいはい。引き続き見張りお願いします。
了解しました。3号、7号は先ほど応援が到着、起動しました。あと、課長は大石さんを探してるみたいっす。私のとこにも連絡がつき次第って
ね答えに窮したら、実は居眠りしてて起こさないように言われてるとかごまかしといてください。
了解っす。
The radio grew silent.
いや失礼、仕事の連絡でした。
今園崎家前は動きなしって言ってましたよね。
ありゃ、そんな風に聞こえちゃいました？そりゃ困ったな。秘密にしてくださいよ。課長から内定の許可はもらってないんですから。
Uichi-san had suspected Mion for a long time.
事情聴取も家宅捜査も、とにかく何にも許可が下りないんですよ。園崎本家を守ろうという園崎家の防衛機能がガッキガキに作用しちゃってるらしくて、令状がなくちゃ私たち現行犯以外は何にも手出しできませんからね。
大石さんってひょっとして。
Rena's tone of voice alone was enough to make her spite clear as she stared at Uishi-san.
園崎家に踏み込めないものだから圭一君に踏み込ませようとしてたんじゃないですか？
レナ、それはどういう意味だ？
この人は私の想像通りならとても卑劣な人。
人聞きが悪いですね。でもお説は拝聴しますよ。
Uishi-san lit a cigarette and responded to Rena, wearing an expression implying he was calm and willing to let her comment slide.
あなたは令状が取れないけれどみーちゃんが怪しいとずっと狙いをつけていた。圭一君を焚きつけて園崎家へ向かわせようと企んだ。そして圭一君に何かがあればそれを口実に踏み込むつもりだった。
Oh, I thought you were gonna like get in and then signal him to come in, but he was just. Oh, that makes more sense. Let's not do that.
そうでしょう。
It's pretty smart. I only understood about half of what Ina was saying. I guess that really does match with his character. Thanks, Uishi. Glad to know you care. I knew, however, that Uishi-san had been trying to use me.
その結果圭一君が襲われるかもしれないのに恥知らず。これが警察のやり方なの？
いやいや、こりゃとんだところに名探偵がいたもんです。いやはやいやはや、あなたうちの試験受ける気ありません？刑事課配属の推薦状書いてあげてもいいですよ。
卑劣か。
Rena spoke quietly, her words dripping with hostility.
私もいろんな悪口を言われたもんですが、若いお嬢さんの短い一言が一番答えますよ。
でも結果として今日までみーちゃんを逮捕しなかったことには感謝しておきますね。
そりゃどうも。
Uishi-san seemed to be enjoying his exchange with Rena. The things this man thought were like a swamp. I could barely see past the surface. It reminded me again of how much I disliked him.
さて、その園崎美音さんの親友であらせられるお二人は、私が証拠固めを終えて令状が請求できるまでのんびり待っててくれるわけですかな？
そんなの待ちません。私たちが行ってみーちゃんを自首させます。
Man, I should have brought her cleaver. Where's our metal bat? We need to get armed for this. But this they probably wouldn't let us on the property. We were holding that. That's right. If she turned herself in rather than being arrested, she might get a lighter sentence. At this point, perhaps that was the only pity I could find in me to afford her.
さてさて、そんなにうまくいくでしょうかね。
I don't even know. Even if they get her, like the Sonozaki family, I feel like they could probably just get her out anyways, right?
下手すりゃあなたたちも無事では済まないかもしれませんよ。
Yep. Ushi-san was measuring our resolve. So, in a strong voice, I declared,
そんなのは覚悟の上です。
Don't take that back later, Teichi. Ushi Uishi-san gave us an unpleasant yet seemingly satisfied grin. It was then that I realized this man was trying to use us for his own convenience.
もし私たちに何かあったなら、それを口実に踏み込んでください。
The backup plan.
犯人を取り逃がさないように、ぐるりと取り囲んでくださるのが一番の希望なんですが。
Even if we die, then Uishi-san will avenge us. Not the greatest outcome, but I guess it will do. Gotta avenge Satoko. Can't let Mion get away with that.
竜宮さんは交渉も上手です。参りましたよ。降参です。
どういうことだよ。
警察の人がみーちゃんの家を包囲しておいてくれるなら。
Because I would totally have agreed with Keiichi to follow Uishi's plan. I didn't even think of the possibility that he was just using us as bait to like get murdered.
これが万が一の時の保険になるの。万が一の時の。
Plus, it would be another way of pressuring Mion to give herself up, wouldn't it?
大石より熊ちゃんへ。大石より熊ちゃんへ。お友達が2人園崎家へ遊びに行きます。増援をかけられるよう準備だけよろしく願います。
Their altogether too short conversation implied that our questioning was already a part of their plans.
では
So I don't know
参
if
りま
they
しょう
included
か。
Rena, because they were just talking about Keiichi, but
お茶菓子でも買っていきます。
hey, final breakfast, tea biscuits. Neither Rena nor I went along with Uishi-san's stupid joke. Chapter break, nice. We'll end the video here. I know it's a shortish video, but I'm recording this pretty late because I have to go to this work soon. But yeah, I'm sure next episode will be exciting as we'll get into the probably start to get into building up the climax or whatever. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. We'll see. Hopefully this will take only 3 episodes, but again, if it takes 4, I'll upload like as much episodes needed to finish the chapter this week. Hopefully it's not 5, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you. Glad to be back recording. It's fun. And I will see you next time. Bye.